Have you ever wondered how the rise of streaming services is reshaping our lives? Once upon a time, the world of media was a straightforward affair. We had broadcast television with a handful of channels airing shows at specific times. If you missed your favorite show, well, there was always the rerun, or perhaps a VHS recording if you were tech savvy. Then came DVDs, offering a more flexible option, allowing us to watch our favorite movies and series whenever we wanted, providing us with a sense of control. But as the 21st century dawned, a new era began, the era of streaming services. It started subtly enough with the likes of YouTube and later Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon Prime, among others. These platforms transformed the way we consume media. No longer were we bound by schedules or physical media. We could watch anything, anytime, and anywhere. This evolution brought with it an unprecedented level of convenience and accessibility. The world's entertainment was now at our fingertips, literally. No need to wait for the DVD release or the television broadcast. Streaming services provided us instant access to a vast library of content, from the latest blockbusters to obscure indie films, from binge-worthy series to enlightening documentaries. But with this convenience came a change in our media consumption habits. Instead of watching a weekly episode, we found ourselves binge-watching entire seasons in a single weekend. Instead of waiting for the 9 p.m. movie, we were now streaming films at our leisure. Our viewing patterns became more personalized, more on-demand, yet this shift wasn't just about convenience. It also altered the dynamics of the entertainment industry. The power shifted from the broadcasters and distributors to the viewers, leading to a more viewer-centric approach. Content creators started focusing on diverse genres, stories, and formats to cater to the varied tastes of a global audience. Streaming services have indeed revolutionized our media consumption, making entertainment more accessible and personalized than ever before. But as we move forward, it's important to remember that this evolution is an ongoing process, continually influenced by technological advancements and changing viewer preferences. As the landscape of media consumption continues to evolve, so does our relationship with entertainment. Let's delve deeper into the stark differences between traditional media and streaming services. The battle between these two media types is a fascinating one, with both having unique offerings that appeal to different segments of the population. Traditional media, such as television and radio, have been the pillars of entertainment for decades. They offer a sense of community, with millions tuning in at the same time to watch a show or listen to a program. However, they also come with a set schedule, limiting the control viewers have over what they watch and when they watch it. Furthermore, traditional media can be costly, with cable subscriptions and additional charges for premium channels. Despite these drawbacks, traditional media still holds a certain charm, offering a shared experience that can bring people together. In contrast, streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, and Disney Plus have revolutionized the way we consume media. They provide us with a vast library of content, from blockbuster movies to obscure indie films, all available at our fingertips. With these services, we are no longer bound by schedules or geographical boundaries. We have the power to watch what we want, when we want, and where we want. This level of user control is unprecedented and has shifted the power dynamics in the media industry. However, this convenience comes with its own set of challenges. The cost of multiple streaming subscriptions can add up, and the overwhelming amount of content can lead to decision paralysis, where the sheer volume of choices makes it difficult to decide what to watch. The impact on consumer behavior is significant. With traditional media, viewers are passive consumers, while streaming services allow for active consumption. We've transitioned from being spoon-fed content to becoming curators of our own entertainment. The shift to streaming services is more than just a technological advancement. It's a paradigm shift in how we consume entertainment. As we continue to explore this new landscape, it's essential to consider the implications, both positive and negative, of these changes. After all, the future of media consumption is being written right now, and we're all part of the story. But how does this shift impact us, the consumers? As we delve into the world of streaming services, we find a significant shift in our behavior as consumers. One of the most prominent changes is the advent of binge watching. Long gone are the days of waiting a week for the next episode. With entire seasons available at our fingertips, we've become accustomed to consuming hours of content in one sitting. It's a phenomenon that's not only changed our viewing habits, but also our social interactions. Who hasn't spent a weekend immersed in the latest season of a popular show, only to emerge bleary-eyed and eager to discuss the plot twists with friends? Hand in hand with binge watching comes the rise of original content. Streaming platforms, recognizing our insatiable appetite for new and exciting narratives, have begun producing their own shows and movies. These range from high-budget spectaculars to niche indie productions, catering to every taste and a demographic. This surge in original content has not only diversified our viewing options, but also democratized the production process, giving a platform to voices and stories that traditional media often overlooked. Now, let's talk about advertising. With the shift to streaming services, the traditional advertisement model has been turned on its head. Instead of being bombarded with commercials, many of us now opt for ad-free subscriptions, changing the way businesses reach their audiences. This transformation has led to more subtle and integrated forms of advertising, requiring marketers to be more creative and strategic. And finally, our expectations as consumers have changed. We're no longer passive viewers. We demand quality, variety, and the ability to control our viewing experience. We want to watch what we want, when we want, and where we want. If a service doesn't meet our needs, there are always other options just a click away. The power is now in the hands of the consumers, as they can choose when, where, and what to watch. This shift has transformed us from mere viewers to active participants in the world of media. The future looks promising, and we're all part of the script. So, where are we heading in this new era of media consumption? Let's peer into the crystal ball. The future of media consumption is like a riveting novel, with the next chapter always promising more thrills. And it's clear that streaming technology will continue to be a major player in this narrative. Imagine a world where streaming is not just about watching or listening, but also experiencing. Advancements in technology could soon lead to more immersive and interactive content. We could be looking at a future where virtual reality and augmented reality become commonplace in our media consumption habits. But what does this mean for traditional media outlets? Well, they're not going down without a fight. They're adapting, evolving, and finding new ways to stay relevant in this rapidly changing landscape. Many are already experimenting with their own streaming platforms, and others are exploring partnerships with existing giants in the field. We're also likely to see a shift in the kind of content being produced. As viewers, we have more control over what we watch and when we watch it. This could lead to a greater diversity in content, as creators won't be bound by traditional broadcasting schedules or norms. They can take risks, experiment, and cater to niche interests. We might witness a renaissance in content creation, a golden age of storytelling where the only limit is the creator's imagination. But let's not forget about the role of artificial intelligence. AI could revolutionize the way we discover content, with algorithms getting smarter and more personalized, offering us recommendations based on our individual preferences and viewing habits. As we continue to adapt and evolve, one thing is clear: the way we consume media will never be the same again. In conclusion, streaming services have revolutionized the way we consume media. From the dramatic shift away from traditional media, we've seen the profound impact on consumers as we tailor our experiences, choosing what we watch and when. As we gaze towards the horizon of media consumption, the potential is limitless. The next chapter is ours to write. As we step into the future, we carry with us the power to shape our own entertainment experiences. Stay curious, stay informed, and remember, the remote control is in your hands.